Hello everyone, welcome to my gardening channel, and watch the Rose Breeders series. In this series, I will introduce the outstanding people who have changed the world of roses. Through their efforts and innovations, we can enjoy such diverse and beautiful roses in the garden today. From classical fragrance to modern flower shapes, the stories of these breeders are not only the history of botany, but also the legend of love and persistence. Let us explore the extraordinary achievements of these masters and uncover the wonderful rose life behind the rose. If you are a rose lover, you must know the importance of Kordes rose in the rose world. Behind this, there is a crucial figure, Wilhelm J. Kordes II, the eldest son of Wilhelm Kordes. Wilhelm J. Kordes II not only continued the family breeding business, but also made German roses shine on the world stage. In this video, let's talk about the life of this master breeder and his profound influence on the modern rose world. Wilhelm Kordes II was born in Holstein, Germany in 1891. His father, Wilhelm Kordes, founded W. Kordes, Sohn, a rose nursery in 1887, specializing in rose breeding and sales. Growing up in such an environment, Kordes II was passionate about roses from an early age. In 1912, he went to England and established a nursery with a partner in Surrey, learning and practicing advanced horticultural techniques. After World War I, Wilhelm Kordes II returned to Germany, joined the family business, and managed the company together with his brother Hermann Kordes. In 1920, he planned to build a new nursery with the core business of cultivating new varieties of roses, laying the foundation for the future development of Kordes roses. Wilhelm Kordes II was dedicated to breeding rose varieties that were hardy and disease-resistant and adapted to the German climate. His breeding experiments were initially based on wild roses native to Europe, such as Rosa canina, Rosa rubiginosa, and Rosa spinosissima, to develop a series of cold-resistant shrub roses. During World War II, Kordes II faced great difficulties. Due to wartime material shortages, he had to preserve precious breeding materials in secret locations and rebuild the breeding base in ruins. During this period, he successfully bred Rosa Kordes, which has extremely strong cold resistance, by hybridizing Rosa wicherana and Rosa rugosa. This breakthrough breeding result provided later rose varieties with stronger cold-resistant and disease-resistant genes, which had a far-reaching impact. After the end of World War II, the German horticultural industry experienced a huge impact, but Wilhelm Kordes II did not stop. He actively promoted the international exchange of roses, making Kordes roses more well-known worldwide. In 1950, Kordes II cooperated with the German Horticultural Association to establish the ADR rose testing system, Allgemeine Deutsche Rosennuheitenprüfung, to evaluate newly bred rose varieties. This system greatly promoted the promotion of disease-resistant and cold-resistant rose varieties in Germany and set a new benchmark for global rose breeding. During his breeding career, Wilhelm Kordes II created many classic varieties, the most famous of which include Crimson Glory, bred in 1935. This is a red hybrid tea rose. With its deep red petals and rich fragrance, it has become one of the most popular red roses in history and has influenced the breeding of many red roses in later generations. Orange Triomphe, bred in 1937, when the Kordes family was gradually emerging as one of the most important rose breeding companies in Europe. This variety not only reflects the Kordes family's exploration of bright colors, but also provides a breeding basis for subsequent orange and red hybrid tea roses. And Frühlingsanfang, bred in 1950, this variety was bred by hybridizing Rosa spinosissima, inheriting Rosa spinosissima's excellent cold resistance, adaptability and early flowering characteristics. It expanded the gene pool of cold-tolerant shrub roses, promoted the development of rose breeding that blooms early in spring and tolerates cold and poor soil, and influenced the direction of modern shrub rose cultivation. These varieties are still blooming in gardens around the world and have become classics. There is little information about the family of Wilhelm Kordes II in public records. It is known that his son Reimer Kordes was born on February 19, 1922. Reimer later took over the Kordes family business in 1955 and made remarkable achievements in the field of rose breeding. In 1977, Reimer Kordes' son Wilhelm Kordes III took over the company, continued the family breeding tradition, and continued to launch high-quality rose varieties. On November 11, 1976, Wilhelm Kordes II died in Germany at the age of 85. Wilhelm Kordes II was not only one of the greatest rose breeders in Germany, but also an indispensable figure in the history of modern rose development in the world. The rose varieties he cultivated were famous for their cold resistance, disease resistance, and elegant flower shapes, making countless gardens glow. His breeding concept deeply influenced later breeders and also established the important position of German roses in the modern rose world. His descendants inherited and developed his breeding concept. Today, the breeding business of the Kordes family is still continuing. The breeding direction of the Kordes roses still revolves around the characteristics of disease resistance, cold resistance, and continuous flowering, and continues to lead the development of modern rose breeding. Well, that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and forward. See you next time.